We should now have sound. We have sound. Getting everything started. For this kickoff, big news is that Wirtz is back. Big Mr. Flomo. Happy to see that. Let's see how he looks on his return. Trying to get everything moved in the right place. I have an eye on, I don't know why I'm talking about this because nobody's watching, but maybe for myself, I have an eye on YouTube chat. But I'm going to pay more attention to Twitch. Teams are walking out. Teams are walking out. Galatasary did beat us earlier this year in Turkey. Or was that a draw? I can't remember. It was so long ago. The other big news is Allison is out. And Mamardashvili is in the goal. I gotta go this way, huh? Okay. Okay. They're doing the anthem dance. Not the dance, just the song. It's not the entire song and dance, only the song. I guess I should make sure sound and everything is good. Good here. Do I need to say something? Okay, well, it works. Well, it works. Osimhen up top. 77, 8, and 53. They have Leroy Sané, Mauro Icardi on the bench. Abdul Karim. Abdul Karim. Here we go. Liverpool 4-2-3-1. My thing has Wirtz listed out left and Szoboszlai in the middle. That's not what TNT Sports has. Gomez playing right back. Osimhen must have been a tribute to his mom or something, is what it looks like. He's gesturing to the crowd. So I hope nothing bad happened, or I hope rest in peace, Asmina's mother or wife, maybe, I don't know. Don't know, but never like to see personal strife. I don't. I know a lot of shitty people on the internet like to see bad stuff happen to people, but I personally don't. We're getting ready for kickoff. Anticipating some intensity in this. So, anticipating some intensity here. Here we go. Kicked off. Liverpool, or Galatasary, goes all the way back to Marmardashvili. Liverpool in their teal top, white pants. Here's Liverpool with the ball. Ekitike out wide to Salah. Cuts it in. Gravenberg on a new contract. Back out to Salah out wide in the box now. Salah goes to the touchline. Wins a corner. Okay. Quick start. Good start. Quick, good start. Starting quick, starting good. That's the way that we should. Hope I'm not so. Oh, they didn't give the corner there. They gave a goal kick. Focus on me, camera. Focus on me. No, on my face. There we go. There we go. That's better. Try to find the right area. I gotta mark these spots so I know. Yes, my content is intended only for certain. Oh, shit. Galatasaray gave the ball back and worked, tested the goal early, and now again, they're given. Liverpool have won the ball in the Galatasaray box. Now Galatasaray finally are going to get it clear. Liverpool pressing high. Zobozlai to Gomez, out to Salah. Now Salah cuts it back in, plays it to Zobozlai. Zobozlai takes a shot, gets blocked out for a throw. Oh, wow. Already starting quick. Looks like Gomez is going to heave a long one into the box here. The ref is having a word with Van Dijk about something. It looked like he was saying, don't run into him, pretty much. Here's the long throw. Comes in, claimed by the keeper. No real trouble. Galatasaray, give it away again. McAllister out to Ekitike. Gets taken away from the left back, right back, and they lose it again. And in the box, playing it around. Wow, Liverpool with the high press, just keep winning the ball super high up the pitch. I mean, not even like in the middle third, all the way in the Galatasaray third. Now the ball goes out for a Galatasaray throw. Throw comes in immediately to a crossfield ball that gets nicked up by Liverpool. Ekitike tries to do a little too much and loses the ball. Back to the keeper. Liverpool pressing high again. Keeper dummies Salah, who is on-rushing and now plays it to the other side of the field. I don't know if that's in Galatasaray's game plan to soak up all this pressure, but that's what they're doing. Try another long ball. Liverpool win it. Wirtz to Ekitike, back to Wirtz. Now plays it to Gravenberg. That was an interesting pass. Wirtz plays some passes and some balls that, I struggle to describe. Like, I think about if you might not be watching this and you're just like, I wonder what's going on, and you happen to find, here come Galatasaray with the cross and cleared by Kirkaz. Yeah, if you happen to be just watching this and you're like looking for a description of the action, sometimes I try to describe, but I honestly find myself at a loss for words sometimes when words play some passes, because you're just like, I don't know how to describe it. It just makes me laugh. Here comes the corner for Galatasaray. And now the ref comes and has a conversation with the Galatasaray players. Looks like the same conversation that he was having with Van Dijk. Didn't really do much because the Galatasaray player standing right in the same spot he was. Didn't move. Now here's the header and in for a goal for Galatasaray. What was the point of the referee talking to that guy? And then we just turn off on the corner. There are two players. So the ball comes in for a cross. Osimhen heads it to the back post. And Ekitike is there. Kirkaz is on the post. It's 99 for them. Which one is 99? Mario Jr., Lamina. Okay. Well, there you go. Fast start, doesn't matter. Lamina. Fucking 7 minutes in. Cool. Okay, now Galatasaray have the ball on the left side. Liverpool, Van Dijk wins it at midfield. Plays it to Wirtz. Cuts it in, cuts it across to Salah, who's coming in. Just took the first touch was poor from Salah there and lost the ball. Now here come Galatasaray, and now this game is really opened up. Liverpool pressing even harder for that goal, so that corner seemingly came out of nothing too. Jesus. Out wide, back in the middle. Yeah, my frustration definitely needs to go up after that. That's like and here they come again. Here they come again. Blocked by Van Dijk. Liverpool gonna win the throw. Kirkaz wins the throw. It's always great when the tone of my voice is dropping to this in the first 10 minutes of the fucking match. I need to add a dejected section in the frustration meter. All right. Gomez with the ball. Comes to Wirtz. Plays Salah through. Salah now plays it back to Gomez, who crosses it in. Gets defended. Gravenberch now. Tries to find Wirtz, but not on the same page. Just a little bit away from him. Back to the keeper, who clears it. Van Dijk wins the header now. Szoboszlai loses the ball. Kirkez gives up the foul, hounding the 53. Here's the long ball for Galatasary from the keeper out to 77 out on the left side. Now crosses it back in, headed back out by Van Dijk. Only as far as number 4. Here's a second ball. Asmine heads it wide. Okay. Maybe that's why we're trying to press them high up the pitch, because we can't run with them backwards. It seems like Asmine, they had a free header. Honestly, could have been 2-0 very easily. Now a bunch of head balls happening in the Liverpool side of midfield. McAllister gets the foul. Here's Van Dijk. Ekitike fouls Singo. Great. Here come Galatasary. Get fouled. Free kick for Galatasary. In their own half. Ball played. Now trying to go over the top over Kirkez, who wins the header. Kicks it long. Sent back by oh, man. Great. Okay, here come Liverpool. Kirkez to Wirtz, who gets run out of bounds. We'll have the throw in on the left side. It's going to be Kirkez who throws it back into Wirtz. Here's Wirtz to Ekitike, to Kirkez. Goes all the way back to Marvin Dashvili now. Back to Van Dijk. Oh, here's the ball over the top for Zobozai. Gets defended by Galatasaray center back. Here comes Singo with the ball, plays it out on the left side. Galatasaray working it. A bunch of Liverpool bodies around. Win the ball. Van Dijk, Gomez, Zobozlai to Konate, who plays it over the top for Ekitike. And Ekitike brings the ball down, has two defenders on, and wins the throw. It's good center striker play, holding the ball up, letting help come. Now here come Liverpool again. Salah into McAllister, out to Wirtz. Shot fired right at the keeper, who palmed it out, and ball gets cleared only as far as Kirkez, who now puts it back into, now gone to Salah, who plays it into Ekitike, tries to play it back to Salah with the back heel. Gets cleared only as far as Zobozlai. Now Gomez, Zobozlai tries to play it through ball to Salah. They're not on the same page there. Okay, well, there's a shot on goal. Trying to see how long it takes my stats to update the shot on goal. Now here come Liverpool again. Here's a ball. Ekitike. Now Liverpool win it. Now Salah, Zobozlai plays it back to Salah, gets cut out. Gets headed a few times. Konate wins the ball, takes a shot. Ooh, that was not far off. That was not far off by Konate. They're showing the shot by Wirtz. Wirtz hit it into the ground and bounced up right at the keeper. Trying to hit it first time. Kind of gets on top of it a little bit. Now here's Ekitike with the ball. McAllister back to Ekitike, gets cut out. Now here come Galatasaray the other way. Osimhen, kind of a shot. Looked like he took a shot, but it looked more like a cross in its result. So now here's Salah. Plays it back to Gomez. Plays it to Gravenberch. Wirtz, McAllister. Oh, ball through to Zobozlai, and he would have been in wide open, and he was not on the same page. Oh, that might as well be a missed shot right there. That's the same thing. He was so in. I think he was surprised at how in he was, because when he realized it was just a step too late, and he looked up and he was like, "Oh, I was in. I was in." All right, here's the keeper, kicks it up. Kirkez wins the header. Now Galatasaray working it on the left side to Osimhen. goes out for a goal kick. I don't know if he was offside there, but he got played in behind, and Marmardashvili was racing for it. Might have been like a half step offside, but I tell you, that was close. That was a little close. Asmine looks dangerous running in behind off Van Dijk. Marmardashvili out to Ibu on the left side. Zobozlai plays it back to Ibu. Plays it back to Marmardashvili. Plays it to Van Dijk. Now Kirkez gets harassed and gives up the ball. My bit rate is seemingly much better right now, so that's good. At least I'm figuring that portion of this out. Galatasary trying to play one over the top, and he gets there. On the left side, here's a cross in. Oh my God! That was a cross in that Marmardashvili had to get fingertips to because it was sneaking into the post. Cross. It's sneaking in. Marmardashvili gets a hand to it. And I think they're going to say it went in behind from a corner from there. Yeah. Don't like that. Don't like that. I have a lot of thoughts going on. Here's another corner. Let's see what happens first here. Here's corner in, headed out by Van Dijk. Now Gomez wins the ball, plays it to Salah, to Zobozlai, who brings it past midfield, carrying the ball. He's got Ekitike wide open on his left, tries to find him, but can't. Gets knocked out, So my thoughts were Marmardashvili looked really surprised by that, almost like he was caught off guard. And then I also started thinking about, Marmardashvili's not happy about game time, and now he's playing this game in a pretty big spot. It's kind of a pressure spot, like especially in a place like keeper. I feel, and I've done it. I played keeper in Sunday League way earlier in my career, and it sucks when you're not having a good game or when you're not high in confidence. That's when the mistakes come in. Here's a deep free kick to the back post, headed by Van Dijk. It's going to go out for another corner. So, and the errors and the issues come from second guessing yourself and not being, and that stems from a lack of confidence, really, because you're not getting enough game time, getting enough play time. Am I undoing this? I am. It's righty-tighty. Here's the corner. Oh, Asmine tried a kung fu kick off of McAllister. Here's a second ball in, and what a save by Marmardashvili. That was another header, and that was headed into the net, and Ashvili got some fingertips, so maybe he heard me, and he's like, I'll show you confidence. Here's another corner for Galatasaray. Got to be like their fourth or fifth corner by now. Here it comes again. This one's an awful corner. Moment of reprieve. Jesus H. Christ. Jesus H. Christ. All right, here come Liverpool. Gravenberg carrying it up the midfield. Gets Chop from the back, gonna get a free kick. About 35 out or so. Yeah, probably maybe 38 to... It's probably a little bit further than what Szoboszlai scored at Arsenal, or against Arsenal. He's going to cross it. Konate heads it to the keeper. Konate was trying to head it to Ekitike, who was making the run at the back. But alas, they did not. Nor did they. This team's making me fucking chain smoke this year. This is the one leg that you got to get through. So here's Wirtz with the ball. Maybe I can get a little bit of sound. Here come Galatasaray, ball across the face of the box and collected by Lang now on the other side for Galatasary. Comes back in, headed by Konate. Now here come Galatasary again, number 4. Defended by Konate. Goes out for a throw. I mean, the stats look fairly even. Here's a long throw. Headed out now. Ekitike Salah back to Ekitike, who wins it. Plays it back to Salah. Oh, good defending by the Galatasaray defender. Now they're going to come back up on the left side. 8 with the ball. Plays it back to 99. Trying to ball over the top. Konate nudges 8 back off the ball. That was a good play by Konate. 8 looks like he's kind of flying to the turf looking for something there. Here's Van Dijk. Konate. Back to Marmardashvili. McAllister, Gomez, Gravenberg, Florian loses the ball. Now here comes Galatasaray up the middle of the pitch. Gonna go back out to 99. Mario crosses it. Oh my God. Oh my God. He crossed it in. Konate had a beat on it. Konate whiffed. Osimhen brought it down, and then Osimhen took a shot and went over. Konate just whiffs. Ball comes to Osimhen, who's surprised, who does well to bring down the first touch and set up the shot. The shot is just way high. So another missed opportunity. Feel like even though the stat line looks like somewhat even, it's definitely been more Galatasaray minus the first 4 minutes of the game. Now here's a ball solid to Ekitike that's going to get cut out. 2 defenders there. Galatasaray lugs it up the field. There's 2 players down, and it looks like Szoboszlai and Mario. Goal scorer for Galatasaray, and yeah, they both went up. Wasn't a contact of heads. Mario goes into Zobozai in the air. Zobozai comes down awkwardly. Mario immediately had the impact. Mario looks like he might have gotten an elbow to the side of the neck. They're showing the goals over and over again, and the Slot's reaction is just, ugh. Timed out. Well, my scoreboard has timed out. Oh, it's back. That save by Marmadashvili was very good. Again, they're showing that again. It was a very, 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 very good save. Somebody chat with me. Chat with me. Chat with me. Somebody come and chat with me. And don't be a gay. And even if you are, come chat with me, dude. I don't care. I'll chat with you if you're gay. I'm not anti-homo. I am anti-homophobia. All right, Liverpool lose the ball in the middle of the pitch. It's going to go all the way back to the Galatasary keeper. We just need some points here. Just need a few points. Okay. Phew. Galatasaray were running in to the middle. Sara trying to go through defenders. Kirkaz gets a yellow card with, who is it? Let's see what it is. I think he's making a little embarrassed. Does he really get hit? I don't know. Okay, Kirkaz comes into him a little, I wouldn't even say aggressively. He comes into him like a little hard. I don't know if that was deserving of a yellow card. Player's getting his ankle sprayed down with the magic spray, so maybe he stepped on his ankle. Again, I still don't know that was the case. Maybe he's getting it for earlier treatments. He has taken a few shots to the ankle. Or so the replays would have you believe. All right. Here Galatasaray. Free kick comes into the middle. 77 tries to cross it. Picked up by Arshvili. Now he tries to launch a quick counter. Up to Salah, who holds it up. Now ball comes back to him. In the middle, it's going to go out for a corner. He tried to play it back in the middle for, it looked like Szoboszlai was there, and the defender came in with a sliding challenge. Come on, Liverpool, give me something to get excited about. I guess I'm less frustrated now because I'm more annoyed than anything. That's a good description. All right, here comes a free kick. Punched out by the keeper, only as far as Wirtz, who brings it down. I think he tried to play a better ball than what he ended up playing. Gravenberch wins a free kick. Gravenberch wins a free kick. I hope I'm categorized right. I am. Okay. McAllister is going to stand over this free kick. This is about maybe even 40. Went short to Salah. Now comes to Gomez, tries to cross it in. Didn't get the first cross. The second cross was just not really a cross, but a lollipop up into the air. Ain't no sunshine on a clouded day. Here comes the goal kick, played to 42. We got kicked out to the left side of the midfield. Yeah, I'm going to need some caffeine. It's not warm caffeine like tea. Need some cold caffeine, some cold drinks. Here's another throw in for Liverpool. Started zoning out for a minute. Ekitike now up the touchline. Plays it back to Wirtz. Plays a central ball to Van Dijk. Now to Szoboszlai. Tries to find Salah out wide. Can't. Wins the ball back though. Gravenberch plays back to Arshvili, who then plays it up to Szoboszlai. Okay, now here comes Osimhen. It was an interesting passage. Osimhen was coming back from an offside position, but clearly had Van Dijk occupied. That allowed space for the other Galatasaray player to get the ball. Galatasaray have more possession, according to TNT Sports, not according to ESPN. We are now in the 40th minute. 1-0 Galatasaray. Suspect there won't be that much, maybe 2 to 3 minutes of stoppage time. Probably, I think, 2 to 3 minutes. See if anything happens in the next 5 minutes to increase that. All right. bunch of loose possession. Gomez tracks it down in the Liverpool half, only to give it away. The ball is at about midfield, and it goes back to the Galatasaray keeper, who has to play it out because Wirtz looks like he's ready to attack on any back pass that's there. I mean, we are pressing high, feels like, or ready to pounce. And I don't know if we're just ready to pounce on anything that goes back there, or if... Now here's another ball over the top. Tekatike, right as my stream freezes. Okay. Now it's back. Ekatike brings it down. Crosses him up. Frozen stream. Frozen fucking stream. Up. Now he plays it back, and now it freezes again. Jesus effing Christ. And ball to the back post. Kirkaz to Wirtz. Frozen stream. And, well, it gets taken by the keeper. Yeah, this stream keeps freezing. I think I'm going to have to find another one. All right. Okay, guess, yeah. It's always fun when my janky scoreboard is more reliable than my streams. Paramount Plus. All right, we're back. About to hit the 43rd minute. Here's Gomez with the ball, crosses it in, headed down and out by Galatasary. Ibu tries to find Zobozai, not on the same page again. Here's Galatasary with the ball. Yeah, now we're seeing Galatasary on the ESPN scoreboard also have more possession. I mean, I think it's safe. Here's a ball behind. And it's going to be a foul the other way. Thank God. When the ref threw his flag up, started waving it around, I thought he was going to call Kirkaz for a foul. And Kirkaz is on a yellow now, so wouldn't be surprised to see him come off in favor of Andy Robertson at the half. That would not surprise me at all. Not surprised by that. All right, here it comes again to Kirkaz. McAllister plays it out to Ekatike. Now Galatasaray with the ball on the left, on the right side for them. Liverpool's left side. Just about midfield, trying to cut it back in, but does not connect. Gomez now plays it to Florian. Gravenberg with a nice turn. Plays it to Ekatike, no, they're not going to call a foul there for Ekatike? What? You got to be kidding me, all right? Florian wins the ball. Zobozlai, he gets a foul. Gets pushed in the back. 45th minute. I don't know if this is in range for a free kick or not, but let's see what happens. He's probably like 35 out. Oh, Szoboszlai is going to go in. So it looks like it's going to be a left-footed cross from Salah into the box from that angle. Here it comes. Headed down. There's a foul called against Liverpool. Foul on Mario, the goal scorer. They're going to get Van Dijk for a push there, which Galatasaray player is a little floppy, I'm not going to lie. A little floppy. They like it, they grande. All right, here comes a goal kick. Goes all the way from one end to the other keeper who picks it up. 2 minutes of stoppage time, so my instinct was right. Now Marmardashvili lugs it up. Galatasaray wins the first ball, and now Konate hits one up there. It gets hit back. There's a bit of a melee in midfield, and finally... All right, guys, there's like 4 of you. Spread the field. You're all in the same position. I don't think a foul was called at all. And you guys, there's like, needs to be more movement. Are they going to call Gomez for being offside there? It's fucking weird. You know what? I'm going to put my socks on. I think that's going to help. Then they're going to call halftime. So I guess my socks summoned halftime. That's what happened there. I'm going to get some cold drinks. All right. And meanwhile, we're also going to try to game some algorithms. Going to learn about algorithmic gaming. Why am I not even playing here anymore? Man, the phone is like way behind. 1-0 at halftime. That's the score. 1-0 at halftime. Nobody's chatting. Come on, folks. Let's chat with me. Engage me. It's more fun. Oh yeah, we're gaming algorithms. See which one of my devices has an actual charge. Enough to help me game some algos. So I'm going to log into Twitch. And in fact, I lost a viewer trying to do this. I think it's because I said I was going to try to game it. I have more devices than ever. Why does it say no internet? Stream stickers. Rainbow unicorn farts. I have not activated the stream stickers yet. Why does it not pick me up as a viewer? That's very annoying. Just like my thing says no internet, which is not. Disconnect. Connect. This makes no sense. It was just connected a second ago. It was connected. What the hell just happened? Man. Twitch. I guess I need to make the table bigger over here. It's just interesting when you have like a day with a lot of games versus a day without a lot of games. So the best thing I can think of then is like some sort of preset templates for rounds that can probably be reused across tournaments. I'm only talking node code because nobody's watching. I think I lost the second viewer when I said that. Obviously this works. Okay, now it says the internet's connected. Why the fuck did this take? I'm having all sorts of technology issues right now. Like all sorts of technology issues right now. they're saying 50% possession at halftime. I mean, it has been a back and forth game. Dude, yeah, Galatasaray, I think, are deserving of the lead. As much as it pains me to say this right now, I think Galatasaray have been the slightly better side. Slightly better side. Okay. So that's one more. Do I need to create new profiles just to game this stupid shit? Which I'm gonna need to do anyway. One for Abe Park Comedy, one for Ranjib. Yeah, okay. I think that becomes my Twitch stratagem. YouTube is not receiving enough bandwidth. Now, why is my network getting slowed down? Okay, we're back on YouTube. I want to see channels, like by categories. Not a lot of people on sports, huh? A lot of people just chatting on Twitch. Which is a bit voyeuristic, no? Some guy looks like Kurt looks like he's at the Champions League game. 2K viewers. How am I going to compete with that, Kurt? What? I got 2 viewers and I'm fucking on the other side of the world. This other guy looks like he's making sports bets. Yeah, that's what people are doing, are making bets. Tommy YTZ just looks like he's fucking locked in his room. Patty, same thing. I like Patty's Patty on Twitch, your background. I love it, dude. It's just a fucking shirt hanging up in the corner of your house. Leo's goals. Leo, again, just a bunch of jerseys back there. Okay. Man, these guys are all fancy. These guys are all fancy. Where am I on this fucking list? I'm not on this list. Why am I not on this list? They have this nerd on the list before me. These people are all dorks. I'm way cooler than these people. Trust me, you guys would rather listen to me than these fucking goob stabbers. Come on, guys, help make my Help subscribe to Twitch. How do I fucking get more Twitch followers? Do I need to be for kids? I gotta stop excessively using profanity and tobacco in my fucking thing. Is that what it is? One guy's showing Barcelona fucking Madrid highlights. He's got 4 viewers. I have 4 fucking screens going in front of me. I only have 2 viewers. 1, 2, 3, and then the other one in that room. Because apparently that's supposed to help, but that is not helping. I gotta get fucking better advice from people who aren't idiots. Anyway, whatever. I think I've figured it out. The world fucking hates me. God hates me. I recently tried to ask God for a personal question, a relationship question of basically like to the effect of, yo, dog, if we're still cool, just like give me like some sort of sign. Pretty much the sign he's given me so far is like, nah, dog, we're not cool. Like, you don't realize your life has taken a turn for the not better? That's because of me, dog. We're not cool. And I'm like, okay. Sorry I wasn't a pedophile, God. Sorry I didn't fucking take advantage of children on a mysterious island and screw over a bunch of people in the process, but you like those people, but not me. Okay. Therapy with Abe Parr. On 4 screens across the globe. Somehow has 2 viewers on 4 screens. And in reality, I'm the only one watching. Goes to answer that age-old question, like, what's the point of any of this, right? Like, it's all in perception. Nobody's ever gonna see this and think anything. It's all in our minds. The colors that we see, the things that we make important to ourselves, it's all in our fucking minds. Why am I so insane? According to the world. All right, we're getting ready to kick off the second half. I can stop musing on about my inner thoughts that nobody asked to be outer. So here's the kickoff. Liverpool going right to left this time. The usual helter-skelter. Now Wirtz looked like he brought it down. Falls to Ekitike. Gravenberg plays it back to Kanate. Gomez. Zobozlai. No halftime subs yet, it looks like, so let's see. Like I said, I would not be surprised if Kirkaz comes off to protect him. Now here's Kirkaz to Ekitike. Cutting it inside, plays it to Zobozai, takes a shot. Blocked by the keeper, or punched, saved by the keeper. Good push out. Now Salah has the ball to Wirtz. Threw back to Salah. It's going to get knocked out for a throw-in. Zobozai was about 24 out. Now it looks like Gomez is going to take the throw, and every time he does that, you expect him to, he's clearing the ball up, so you expect him to launch a throw into the box, one of these long throws that he is known to do. Yep, they're crowding the keeper. Here it comes. Gets knocked down. McAllister takes a shot, goes wide. Just wide, inches wide. First ball got headed. McAllister right at about the penalty spot. Tried to go across to the keeper's right, low. Looked like he beat the keeper and the post. Couldn't beat the post. The ball goes all the way back to Marmerdashvili. Yes, halftime's made me a little less annoyed. We can say. We'll go to 29% for now. Now, here come Liverpool, lose the ball at about midfield, get the ball back, lose it again. What are we even doing? What are we even doing? What are we doing here? What is the point of any of this? That's the theme for today. What is the point of any of this? Why don't I get listed more on the Twitch channel? All right, here we go. Szoboszlai, Salah, Wirtz to McAllister. Brings it up the middle of the field. And now plays it to Szoboszlai, back to McAllister, to Gravenberch, who cuts it in, tries to play it out to Salah. Ball gets cut out. And now Galatasary trying to come up the wing. Gets taken away. Here come Liverpool back. Wirtz to Salah. Plays it to Gomez, cutting it inside. Plays it to McAllister. Plays it across to Kirkaz. Kirkaz plays it to McAllister. Out wide to Salah. Salah trying to take on his man. Can't. Because he's not the Salah of yesterday. Dare I say, I think we see at times more often than others this season why Liverpool were hesitant to give Salah a contract, or it took so long last year. Shaw was decent, but a little bit too much at the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper punched it with two fists. Now here come Liverpool again. McAllister plays it to Gravenberch. McAllister tries to go past two bodies, can't. Ball goes all the way back to the Galatasaray keeper. Now here come Galatasary, losing the ball again. Wirtz. A little bit of kickball happening right now. Kind of bit chippy, bit scrappy. And Galatasary are going to win the throw in their own half on the right side, about halfway up. Halfway up their own half. Here's a throw. Now Van Dijk wins it to Ekitike to Szoboszlai, who cannot connect on another pass. Hasn't looked sharp today, Szoboszlai. His usual sharpness. Gravenberch, Salah, Gravenberch, Salah, back to Gomez, back to Kanate. Kanate is going to try to play it through to Ekitike. Can't really get it there. And is that ball in? Van Dijk plays it back to Mamardashvili. Galatasary pick it up about midfield and are moving forward now. Plays it out wide to the left side. Cutting it in. Here comes a cross. Mamardashvili punches. There's a player down, Van Dijk, with his hands up in the air. Good thing Mamardashvili was alert to the punch, because honestly, there was a lot of red and orange shirts and not a lot of teal shirts around heading position in that cross. It was 99 who here comes Galatasary. It's going to go out behind for a no, it's going to be a foul in the box on Galatasary. Does this even matter? I don't think it even matters. The ball goes all the way back to the Galatasaray keeper. Now Wirtz, Van Dijk, all the way back to Mamardashvili, plays it up to about the midfield. Galatasaray had it for a minute now. Kanate, Asmina is going to get the foul. No, he's not. Everybody's just standing around doing nothing. Kanate is on the ball with it at his feet. Now plays it to McAllister, who plays it up to Salah, who Galatasaray played back to the keeper. I mean, even the shots we've gotten on target, I don't know that we've looked like scoring. Galatasaray going to pick up a foul on the right side, and Van Dijk's going to pick up a yellow card for that. I don't know if I see a yellow card in that challenge again, but I am not the referee, so my opinion doesn't really matter at all. Okay, so is the deal you have to be logged in and viewing? Here it comes, headed out by Liverpool. Come here, kitty. Come say hi on the stream. Trying to bring my cat up for good luck. Side netting, Galatasary. That would have been very annoying had I bent down to pick up the cat, who would not want to be here. Streambo. What is Streambo.com? And why do you keep targeting my thing? How do you keep targeting it without being an actual viewer? Liverpool have the ball in their own half, bringing it up now over the top. Now Zobozlai has it. Zobozlai cutting in with a shot. Ooh, just wide. That was not a bad effort, actually. That was probably the best effort that we mustered. Wasn't really ever on target, but so I guess maybe the better efforts that we've mustered have been the ones on target. So I don't know what I'm talking about because I'm just a guy on Twitch, multi-streaming to YouTube, and nobody's really watching on either. So I don't really fucking know. Here come Galatasary. I do not get the chatting. I do not get how Twitch works. Who cares at this point? Is anything gonna happen that's gonna be not annoying? Hey, Rosie. I wonder if you'll notice that. If you'll see that image of me down there. I think she does, actually. All right. Looks like a few changes. Frimpong and Robertson. Now here comes Van Dijk with the ball. Plays back to Zobozlai. So that's interesting. I wonder if Frimpong comes in for Salah. Robertson, I think, is a like for Kirkaz because Kirkaz is on a yellow card. But Frimpong, I think, ends up coming in for Salah. I think. We'll see when they actually make the subs. Liverpool right now with the ball at midfield. Zobozlai getting harassed by a few Galatasaray players. They emerge with the ball. Now McAllister comes back to do the harassing, and he gets called for a foul. Yeah, Alexis, didn't you know you can't do that. You can't play football if you're Liverpool properly. Like, there's a double standard. Yeah, Robertson for Kirkaz. That's one of the changes. And Salah for Frimpong. That's the other change. Okay, I mean, I don't think we can have any complaints. Salah has not really been there. I would expect to see Rio for Wirtz. Also, because Wirtz coming off an injury and Rio's looked so good. Here comes the Galatasaray keeper, ball up the middle. Now taken by Zobozlai. Robertson. Van Dijk lets it play underneath them, and oh my God, that was almost disaster. Now Liverpool finally have the ball. Let it play underneath them, and then gave it away. Now Robertson trying to bring it up the left side. Runs into trouble. Oh. Here's Zobozlai. Ekitike taking on a few defenders. Deflection goes out for a goal kick. Yeah, so I expect to see Rio for Wirtz. Wirtz being on a just making his return, and Rio being so good. Could see maybe a Trey Naoni, maybe a Curtis Jones, maybe a Cody Gakpo. I don't know, Cody. Oh shit! Oh, shit. Oh, shit. And Galatasaray have scored again. Galatasaray have scored again. It was a real clusterfuck of a fucking situation. Tell me the ref has his hand raised because the celebration is muted. Yeah, they look like they're checking it in VAR. Ball came in over the top. There's a first ball that might be offside. I mean, there's only one shot. If that doesn't get called, it's going to go in because that was a clusterfuck of a defending situation. No, it's going to be offside. Oh, my God. Thank fucking God. Oh, thank God. Saved by... That has not happened enough for us this year that we've actually gotten saved. Oh, let's see if we do anything with that. Oh. All right, here comes Ekitike on the right side. Taking on his defender. Ball gets knocked out. Oh, my God. Oh. Why isn't the stupid thing applying the substitutes? I always have to do this. Okay, now it doesn't even have the right game. Here comes Asmine. He's going to play it across. Offside. Baris. Actually, it was Osmina on the first one that was offside. Way up there. Yeah, so I think Rio is probably the next move. Rio for Florian. Maybe you get Florian 10 more minutes tops. See, that's a problem. We lose the ball again, and they're beating us to the ball first every time. Like they have more intent. Not every time, but most of the times. This is going to go out for a throw-in. There's a bunch of balls in the box. Why does he look like he's running towards a corner flag or jogging? I think it's going to be a throw. I don't think that's going to be a corner. Yeah, it's a throw. Long throw headed out by Gomez. Now Wirtz comes back in, headed back out. Now Galatasaray have it. Now Frimpong collects the ball, and he's got space to run into, tries to play to the middle. Nobody's there. Here comes Ekitike. He's in. Oh, keeper makes a save. That was a good job by the keeper. Ekitike beats his man, one defender, and the keeper just came out, cut off the angles, made the goal real small, outstretched right hand on the near post side, keeps the ball out. That was definitely on target, definitely the best look. This will be a corner. Zobazai's going to take it. Here it comes. Keeper has his hands raised like he's looking for a foul, like right from the beginning. Of course, the ref gives it. It was Robertson running across him that they called him for the foul on. So go figure. All right. Here come Liverpool again. Ekitike trying to win the ball. Keeper comes, clears it at the top of or collects it at the top of the box. Van Dijk heads the ball up. Galatasary kick it back to Van Dijk. Now Robertson. Back to Marmardashvili. Tries to play it up to Wirtz. Now some more knock around in midfield. Van Dijk plays it up to Hugo, but defended by Galatasaray defender. Van Dijk lugs it up again. Hits it back again. And now they're breaking through the middle. Gomez cuts it out, played it back to Marmardashvili, who calmly plays it well. Calmly plays that well. Good job, Giorgio. That's not going to be like talked about at all, but that was a calm situation. Could have gotten you in trouble. Goes back to Galatasaray keeper who picks it up. Cocker, I think is his name. All right. Now here comes Wirtz with the ball to plays it to Ekitike to McAllister. Plays it into Zobozai, who's in the box. Going to try to cut it across. Gets a corner. All right. I mean, trying to do some signs of something. It's good running by Zobozai to get to the ball. Try to get the cross. Good defending by the Galatasaray defender. That's why they are the professionals, because of shit like that. Now here comes the corner. Zobozai is going to take it. Kicks it in, header down. Is that in? That's in the net. Konate, that's in the net. That's in the net. That's in the net. That's in the net. What are they checking? What is going on? There, yeah. Ref is pointing. Goal. The ref looks at the watch and he points. It's 1-1. The Galatasaray players are complaining about something. Ball, there's just a gigantic, I mean, the ball is clearly in the net. There's a gigantic clusterfuck in the box. The ball comes in. A bunch of players go up for it. Everybody misses. And it just, I mean, I don't even know who you credit that to. What the? You can't even see who gets it. I think it comes off the back of Singo's shoulder last. Or the defender, it might have come off. I wonder if they're going to check this for a handball. They are doing a goal check. And you know what's going to be fucked up is, well, they would check it for, okay, so let's play this out. It's either a goal or it's a handball. I don't know. I didn't see that there's any foul anywhere in that. Definitely not on the keeper. There's a crowd of bodies. So if they don't call a goal and they call a handball, that would mean it's a fine. A goal can't go in off the hand on either side, but wouldn't that make that a penalty kick, right? So let's see what happens here. There's a lot of talk happening right now. Both captains are talking to the referee. The referee's talking to VAR. What is being said? My scoreboard has it in as an own goal. Handball. The ref is signaling for a handball. Cody Gakpo is coming. Handball, no goal. On who? What the fuck did they just call? And then the ball is a handball on who? What the fuck just happened? Now we're restarting play, and Frimpong has the ball, plays it back to Zobozai. I don't understand what the hell just happened. Ekatike to the back post, Frimpong. Gakpo off a defender. Gravenberg off a defender. Gravenberg. I don't know who they called that handball on. Who did you call the handball on? I called it on Van Dijk when he got fouled, when he got pushed to the ground. They say, oh my God, come on. Come on. This is fucking ridiculous. Find more ways to take goals off the board for Liverpool. Fuck. Well, I'm awake now, and I'm fucking annoyed as fuck about that. That's fucking bullshit. Gakpo does come in for Wirtz, so yay. Here's a ball from one keeper to the other. Marmardashvili picks it up, gives it to Van Dijk. To McAllister. Back to Van Dijk. Plays it out wide to Frimpong, who heads it up to nobody. Now Liverpool have it on the left side. Gakpo is going to get chopped for a foul. There's Zobozai with the free kick. Keeper. They're gonna call a foul for the keeper, even though Van Dijk has his hands up in the air, in disbelief, because they both go for the ball, and Van Dijk has his eyes on the ball the entire time. It doesn't matter because the ball doesn't go on the back of the net, but he kind of Like, what? Is he just not allowed to go for the ball there if the keeper is there? Like, Van Dijk goes for the ball with his head. The keeper... They're showing I think the goal scorer is coming off. Yeah, Lamina's coming off. That's something I'm going to have to fix with the scoreboard. I have to keep resetting it to see the applied substitution. Like, almost like I have to do this. And I still didn't do it. See, I have to do that. And then it's going to get reset with the second substitution that comes in. Van Dijk's going to get, Gomez is going to get called for a foul. For brushing his defender side. 1-0 Galatasary. We're in the 78th minute. About to be in the 78th minute. Here's the free kick. Header. Ooh. That was dangerous. Who's on him? Header went over the bar, but a bit of a free header there for Galatasary. Now Liverpool have the ball up on their left side. Robertson trying to play it up to Ekitike, but ball goes back to the Galatasaray keeper, who kicks it up. Looks like Gomez is on the ground. He went up for a header and maybe came down. No, he got a hip bone to the side of the head. Big hip bone to the side of the head. Now here comes Frimpong. It's going to come back to the keeper, picks it up with his hands. I mean, I'm still frustrated. So I've calmed down offside for Galatasaray. I've calmed down a little bit, but to say that I'm not frustrated is... Now here comes Robertson. Ball, oh. Robertson tried to cut it back, came off the defender, and keeper had to bat it away from the near post out for a corner. Came off of Sanchez. That was a good run by Robertson into the box, and then he tried to cross it back for Ekitike. The ball was spinning, and keeper just knocks it, palms it out of bounds from the near post. All right, here comes another corner again. Don't touch the keeper. He's made of porcelain, apparently. Ball to the back post. There's going to be another foul. The ball went out of bounds, and I don't even know who the foul is called on, but I'm going to have to start charting my frustrations at the refs year by year and seeing, because I swear to God, this year's just been an anomaly of, like, what the fuck decisions. Like, disallowing that goal. I'm curious to see what people are saying about it, what the internetosphere is saying about it. Not on X, so that makes it a little harder. Oh, ball comes in. Osmina with the shot, and Marmardashvili knocked that away. YouTube is not allowing enough video. We are in the 82nd minute now, and my thing is frozen. Why the fuck? Zobozai, Ekatike, Kanate kind of clears the ball upfield. Now a bit of a scramble at midfield. Gomez has the ball at his feet. He gets fouled by somebody. I think it's Torreira. Does that mean the entire server has stopped running? No, the server's running. Zobozai with the ball. Plays it out to Robertson. To Gakpo, cutting it inside. Plays it in. McAllister. Zobozai. Gravenberg to nobody. Now it's going to come out to Frimpong, who's not going to be able to control it. And now Osmine has the ball, and he's one-on-one with Van Dijk. One player in the middle. Osmine coming back to the middle. Kanate comes back to help out. Does not win the ball. Osmine on the other side. Takes a shot. Deflects off Robertson for a corner. Jesus Christ. We just let Osmine run from midfield on the left side all the way up the left into the middle to the right. It was all the way on the right side before he finally got the shot off. Got deflected for a corner. Almost, I mean, I don't want to say almost, but the way it was spinning in a different position that could have spun into the goal didn't. So, you know, woulda, coulda, shoulda, million possibilities. Here's the corner punched by Marmardashvili. It's going to go out for a throw-in on the other side. Yeah, this thing isn't updating. I think I have to... No, that's fucking annoying. That is fucking annoying. Okay, here comes another long throw. Headed out, collected by Galatasary on the right side. All right, now they play it up the left side. It's going to come back to the middle for Galatasary. Galatasary just kind of possessing the ball right now. Now they go over the top. And here comes the Galatasaray player. Overlay. Oh, side netting. Oh, my God. That was number 8 for Galatasary. It was good overlay play. He made the run, hit it first time. Angle's always against him, so he doesn't really... Oof. That was not that... It's a tough angle, so it's always against him. Now Sara comes out for Bowie. One 0 Galatasaray, 86th, 87th minute. Now here's Frimpong on the touchline, losing it. Galatasaray play it backwards, now trying to play it forwards in the midfield. Number 40 gets away from two men, then loses the ball, and Gravenberch is going to get a yellow card. It's going to get pulled back for a foul on. It looked like that went to Gravenberch, that yellow card. It did go to Gravenberch. Now, here is a free kick out to the right side, headed for behind for a goal kick for Liverpool. Marmardashvili going to play it long now. Play a few head balls in the midfield. Still more head balls. Now it's going to come finally to feet. Now Frimpong wins it. Here's a cross in. Ekitike. Ooh. I mean, I don't think that was ever on target, but it is a look. I think Zobozlai crosses it in. Ekitike just doesn't get over. He doesn't ever get over top of the ball to head it down far enough. We are now in minute 89, and we are losing 1-0 to Galatasaray. This was always going to be a tough match. Ekitike gets fouled by 6, gets a yellow card for Galatasaray. I think that's the first one for Galatasaray. Sanchez caught him on the trail leg. I thought somebody else had a yellow card for Galatasaray. We're just not. Oh, shit. Here come Galatasaray. Okay. Lost the ball. Man, and the player needs a sub. 50, what's his face? Yamaz injures himself. Just run at him. Run at the injured player. Now here comes Liverpool. Zobozlai plays it to Frimpong, running up the touchline. Frimpong stays with it. Frimpong crosses it across the box, headed back, picked up by Robertson. Gakpo with the shot. Okay. Was that a corner? No, they're going to say goal kick. They're going to say it went wide. Never on target, but it was always outside of the post. Now here's the goal kick. Won by Gomez out to Frimpong, but cut out by Galatasaray back to the keeper. Another long ball up, which is going to go out of bounds to the left side. Gomez throws it into Zobozlai, who tries to turn his defender. Not a foul, apparently. Now Ousmane trying to turn his defender. Apparently, that is a foul. Difference is that Ousmane doesn't play for Liverpool, so that's a foul. That's a difference in this game, you know? Konate comes back and wins the ball. Maybe they're calling it on Gomez for the shirt pulled back, but now in the 92nd minute, Galatasaray going to make their last two subs. Guess I was wrong about bringing Rio on. So, what do I know? I'm just a guy on Twitch that gets... I'm pretty sure... I still haven't figured out, are those two viewers my different devices on here, or are they actually people? Like, the only messages I get are from... chat messages are from something pitching Stream Boo, which it looks like I could buy viewers cheaply. And I'm not doing that. Here comes a ball in for Galatasaray, the free kick in, now coming. It's going to be a corner for Galatasaray, headed out by Robertson. Hold your nerve, hold your nerve, hold your nerve. Defend this corner. Get out of fucking Turkey. Salai for Galatasaray on the corner. Please tell me that's a foul for Liverpool. They're gonna allow it. The same thing. The ball was in the air. There's a foul. They're quick to call it for Galatasaray. I'm tired of this, man. They're gonna let him take it again. Here it comes out, comes back in. It's gonna go. A shot gonna go wide. Yeah, and now with all of that stuff, I mean, they're not going to give us any time anywhere, which I guess is fine. Comes the kick in, headed up now. Gomez. Ousmane brings it down, but Ousmane looks like he was offside. Now Liverpool recommence. Szoboszlai trying to bring it up past midfield. What are you talking about? They're going to give Szoboszlai a yellow card for keeping the ball. Oh my God, dude. Are you serious? What the fuck was that? The defender's coming. They're saying that he puts his hands to the face, but the guy's running at him, and Szoboszlai pushing him, and the guy runs into... Yeah, and Szoboszlai saying the same thing. It's not my fault that he ran into my hand. We're just going to let them run into fouls and keep fucking calling it. You got to be fucking shitting me. It's fucking ridiculous. There's a fucking game... Fucking 1-0. It could be worse. The 1-0 is actually not that bad. I gotta calm down because 1-0 is not that bad. Just fucking bullshit refs, dude. Bullshit fucking refs. All right, whatever. 1-0. Frustrating, yeah, but I mean, this is a tough game. Tough game away at Turkey. Early first kickoff of the Champions League. So, and the other thing is, their fans are not going to be allowed at Anfield. Asmina is down getting treatment for something. So my thoughts on the game. Let's look at the stats here. Let's look at where we finished up. Something's in my way. So same number of shots. I mean, Liverpool 53% possession. Total shots 15 for both sides. Shots on target 6 for Liverpool, 4 for Galatasary. 4 yellow cards for Liverpool, which is bullshit. Also, 18 fouls for Liverpool, which is bullshit. Corners 7 versus 4, saves 7 versus 3. If you were to ask me, man of the match would be the Galatasaray keeper. Also, there was a disallowed goal for handball, which I'm going to sit here and listen to what these people say because that was kind of bullshit. But anyway, could have been worse. Honestly, could have been worse. I mean, I'm not happy, but it could have been worse. Hostile environment, 1-0. Now the return leg, they don't have shit coming back. So we'll see you guys.